Hey guys, Clover here. Welcome to the garden. And today's DIY craft is Galentines Day gift boxes for your mom or your girlfriends. And the purpose of it is to reuse old Christmas boxes, mine are hot chocolate, and making them into something cool for a different holiday. So what you're gonna need is, of course, the box, tape, glue, scratch paper, scissors, blank white paper or colored construction paper, at least a singular pencil or multiple colored pencils, but I like to use markers. So what you're going to do first is you're going to take your box and you're going to trace the outsides of it. So that way you can have the measurements. And every time I do that, I like to mark off the side to make sure that I already did it. So either I don't repeat it, or I know that I don't need it anymore. And it gets kind of hard when your box is not totally rock solid. It happens a lot. It does suck. But we get through it, because that's what we do. And then this one. See, I'm almost done tracing it and everything. Last one. Yeah, these are not very stable, so it's a little bit harder to work with. I'd recommend getting like a rock solid box. And so I have my lines. I'm going to set this off to the side, move that. Take the scissors, make sure if you're not good with them to have someone help you with them. Otherwise, you just cut on the lines that you just traced. And I decided to do this because, well, I didn't have anything to put my cute letters in, and I didn't want to go out and buy some fancy boxes that cost at least $10. And so I decided to grab some stuff that I had at home and do it myself, because DIY, right? Also, a homemade gift is worth 10 times more than a store-bought gift. Trust me, especially your mom is going to love it. And I hope my best friends do too. What really inspired me to start doing DIY crafts was really just my mom. She said, well, instead of spending money on something, why not make it? So you have your pieces, and now you gotta decorate them. So I decorated mine already on a separate piece of paper for someone else, and like, you have to pick out their favorite color, your favorite color, their favorite plant, and something that connects you to them. So one of my friend's favorite color is red. My favorite color is pink. So in pink, I'm going to write to and then their name. And you can use any kind of writing you want. You can look on Pinterest if you want to use bullet journal ideas. And that's what I use. I use Pinterest for most, or you can just plain out write it. I like to use print, but I also love to do cursive. It is completely up to you. It does not matter. So on the front, I write to my friend, and on the back, the other big piece of paper, Happy Galentine's Day. So I wrote that in my favorite color, pink. Now what the scratch paper is for is when you're decorating the outside, if you want to have it a solid color or anything, I did it like this for my mom's, and I thought I was gonna get it all over my white counter, but then I found some scratch paper from Christmas. So I'm gonna use it to decorate the outsides because her favorite color is red. And I'm just making a simplistic design. You don't have to do this. You can decorate it however you want, like totally up to you. But this is what I do. And then I determine their favorite flower. And sometimes, like my mom, doesn't have a favorite flower. She just likes plants. So I just drew some vines with heart leaves on them. And then she calls me her moon and her stars. So I drew those all around that too. And her favorite color is blue. So for Vivi, I actually don't know her favorite flower. So I'm gonna take a dark purple and I'm just gonna draw little hearts all around it because it's up to you. If you're thinking about doing this for a Valentine's Day thing, for a significant other, I recommend using their favorite color, and instead of their favorite plant, I draw like their favorite kind of car, or just their, like, if it's a Mustang, just draw like a horse. If it's a Camaro, draw a bumblebee, because Transformers, right? So I got the little hearts, so cute, right? And I'm gonna leave the backside undone for right now. So I have the front all decorated and nice, and it's ready to go. And here's all this. So I'm just gonna keep it like this. I'm gonna open my glue. And I tried to do it directly on the paper and it wrinkled the paper. So I just took my glue stick onto the box, and that made it a lot easier. The glue didn't dry as fast because I wasn't having a hard time struggling to keep the paper straight. And don't forget, you need to still line it up. Oof. Don't just be careless, because they can tell. And there you go, side one. And you can continue to do that with all the other sides. If you want to use other paper, you can. It might be a little bit different depending on what kind of boxes you're using, what kind of markers and everything. But anyways, happy Galentine's Day. Stay green, clovers.